Oh my god. Oh my god, are we live? No way. There's some plugin that's not functioning properly. There is a dirty plugin of some sort installed on my OBS. I don't know why. But rebooting OBS into safe mode just fixed every problem. Well, we're live now, but I had to reboot my computer, so now I gotta... Anybody else use Logitech webcams and find they never save your settings, ever? No matter how hard you try, they will not save your settings, and you need to redial them in every time. Guess who's back? Guy with ball. Gets the girls. Guy with ball. Guy with ball. Guy with ball. Alright. Yeah, who needs 3 hours of sleep and getting ready to do this thing, this random stream that nobody's going to give a shit about, that no one's actually going to watch because, your stream fucking ate shit the whole time. So, alright, the Nintendo Switch 2 presentation thing starts in 20 minutes. Here's what I think. Okay? This isn't a meme. This isn't a gag. I'm, of course, looking forward to being able to play another 3D Mario game. That would be great. Another 3D Mario game? That would be great. Another 3D Mario game, Bowser's Fury, but much, much larger. A couple of hub worlds that are really big open areas. It's not one unbroken world, but it's a couple of unbroken hubs. So like a couple of Bowser's Furies, but each of them is much, much larger. It's not going to be called Odyssey 2. It's going to be called something else. Tears of the Kingdom, re-release. Not an enhanced version, but a re-release for $70 again. 60 FPS, however, and it'll have some extra content added in. Whether or not that extra content added in is just the content from Breath of the Wild remains to be seen. This console is going to be like $450 to $500. Games are going to be $70 to $80. That C button is for the Nintendo Discord replacement. What else? Nintendo Enhanced games. So you'll be able to upgrade your Switch 1 games into Switch 2 versions. But unlike when, PS4 to PS5 did that, and those upgrades were like $10, this is Nintendo we're talking about. Those are going to be like $25 to $30 for an upgrade. And surprisingly, some of the most popular titles won't have upgrades, but instead deluxe or re-release versions. So like Tears of the Kingdom, Smash Ultimate, that kind of thing. Yeah, those are my predictions. Those are my predictions. DLSS and all that. I don't think we're going to be hearing technical details on how the system upscales. I think. Oh, and then they're gonna talk about Mario Kart 9. That Donkey Kong design is from a new Donkey Kong game. Is it a 3D platformer? I don't know. The rumor is that it's a 3D platformer. The mouse functionality is the same thing as like HD Rumble and the IR camera. Interesting little thing, but like any other interesting little Nintendo thing, very few people will use it. Even Nintendo won't use it past the first 2 years. Yeah, so that's how I feel about it. I don't think Nintendo deserves the audience that they have. I think that, and I've said this many times, Nintendo employs some of the best artists in the industry, but they also employ some of the most heinous anti-consumer bullshit people in the entire industry as well. And based on how they treat their audience, they suck ass when it comes to how they treat their audience. They treat their audience horribly. Biggest ego for sure. Definitely one of the greediest, not the greediest, but in like the top 5 of greed. But then in terms of like actively harming your own player base, they're second to none. Are you interested to see how they'll utilize mouse function on the new controllers? Mario Paint Remake, Mario Maker 3? Well, I mean, yeah, but like I said, it's going to be the same kind of thing as HD Rumble, the IR camera, the Wii U in its entirety, the heart rate sensor, all this bullshit. It'll either get announced and not be used, or get announced and be used in like 2 or 3 major tentpole Nintendo products and like 1 third-party thing, and then forgotten about. Yeah, I also think that they're going to be working really hard to make sure that this thing can't get modded quickly. And it still will, only this time around, when it does get modded, they're going to arrest people, and they're going to sue people, and they're going to be far more proactive with taking on individual hobbyist hackers that may find exploits within their systems. Because it could be argued that they didn't act fast enough with the Tegra X1 hardware-based exploit with the little piece of plastic you slide into the Joy-Con rail. But what can you do at that point? Like, what can you do if they find it and they publish the work out into the wild? You really can't stop people from homebrewing and things, and it's a Nintendo platform, so once homebrew is possible, people will go nuts. What happened to the book club founded during lockdown? It's just one of the many things that I started and didn't finish. Simple as that. Yeah, so how long until this thing starts? 15 minutes. Okay. So, yeah, my estimation on price is $450 to $500. Games are going to be $70 to $80. We're talking USD, United States money. Yeah, I mean, like, Nintendo Switch has a touchscreen. It does have a touchscreen, and there are a few games that use that. I'd say the touchscreen on the Switch is used more than the HD Rumble or the definitely the IR camera. The only thing I can really think of that uses the IR camera on that one Joy-Con is the Labo stuff. Yeah, and like they're trying to kill emulation. They kill fan projects way too frequently. They send goons to fucking people's houses if they learn too much about the back end of a thing using very legal reverse engineering type means. It's just all, I hate that shit. Like, I do not like how Nintendo treats their audience. I do not like how Nintendo treats their consumer base. And I do not like how Nintendo treats some of the fans that are responsible for keeping some of their products alive that they then kind of take some of the work of and profit from. Do you know what I mean? Like utilizing community ROM formats, you know what I mean, in their official products and shit like that. It's just 1-2 Switch also used the IR camera, I think. 1-2 Switch is a pile of crap, and it should not have been sold for as much money as it did. That should have been a free piece of software pack-in title for the Switch. I'm glad I'm not a Nintendo fan. Yeah, well, did Nintendo admit that emulator was legal but say it shouldn't be? So, the current legal, at least in America, the current stance is that emulation is legal as long as it's made through what's called clean room reverse engineering or high level, low level, whatever it's called. As long as it's not using stolen materials to produce the emulator in the first place, it's fine. And that was decided in the Connectix case. The Connectix Virtual Game Station, which was a thing that allowed the G3 and G4 Macintosh computers from the late 90s and early 2000s to play PlayStation 1 games. And it was very well written, and it did very well. And then Bleem was another one. That one lets you do it on PC. Sony took that to court and lost. And it was decided that in order for there to be fair and open competition, emulation should be legal. And that's been the case the entire time. So that's like 25 years ago, 25 plus years ago. And Nintendo is still like, no, actually it's not. They just straight up, if you go on their website and look for their stance on emulation and backups, their stance is, no, actually emulation isn't legal, and there's no reason you would ever need to use a backup, so you don't, and you don't have to, and you shouldn't. An excellent YouTuber that does content on specifically the legality and Nintendo's response to it, the emulation scene in general, is Nerral, 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 I think. He's pretty great. I like that guy quite a bit. He covers a lot of the stuff going on within the emulation scene and like community restoration remaster stuff, and then he also does stuff on like reviewing Metroidvania games and then the newest Nintendo products. But like, you know, there's a massive amount of even Nintendo's own history that isn't legally that the average consumer isn't legally capable of acquiring unless you collect old consoles and old hardware, which is becoming more and more expensive and more difficult to maintain. And you also have to remember that, you know, especially in the American scene, retro game collecting has ballooned into yet another stock market, so it's not something that you can really get into easily. So, yeah, it sucks. The whole thing, top to bottom, sucks ass, and I don't think Nintendo is that great of a company when it comes to their consumer rights and their audiences, the way that they treat their audience. Yeah. So, because of that, I'm over here like, cool, yes, Switch 2. Yes, I will definitely buy one, unfortunately. Because I would like to play whatever new 3D Mario title comes out. But, I am buying 2 Nintendo Switch units, day one, and one will stay in the box until it becomes clear that I can use it. Keep a day one unit in the box. For no reason. No real reason. Just, I'm a collector. I like to keep stuff in the box. Look at all these boxes back there. All right, 10 minutes until this shit. Price prediction for $450 to $500. That's my price prediction, is $450 to $500. Games will be 70 to 80. Pro controller will be 75. Upgrade, so like to upgrade a Switch game to a Switch 2 game will be 25 to 30. Do the boxes have boxes in them? They do. Yeah. I only have that Labo shit because I found like every single Labo thing at a Goodwill. What games are you expecting for Switch 2? A 3D Mario game with an open world akin to Bowser's Fury, but much, much larger. It's not one unbroken world, though. It's a couple of unbroken worlds, you know, hubs. Some kind of Donkey Kong game using that new design. I'm leaning towards 3D platformer, but if they're already doing a Mario 3D platformer, maybe not. So then I guess maybe like a Mario Wonder, but for Donkey Kong, where it's, you know. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom re-release, not an enhanced version, but an entirely different version that you got to buy again for $70. 60 FPS, 1080. It'll be like 1080p 60 FPS with new content added, and that new content will either be like absolutely inconsequential or just the content from Breath of the Wild. Smash Ultimate re-release, not upgrade, but re-release, and it'll be like a deluxe edition with all the character pass stuff added in. And then like some popular third-party titles, Starfield, Cyberpunk, Red Dead 2. I could see those being on Switch 2. But then again, we don't know how powerful this hardware actually is. So, you know. But, like, those are my predictions. Yeah. Those are my predictions. If anybody wants to, you know, make a bingo card of my predictions to see just how little I know. The C button is for Nintendo's Discord replacement thing, which connects to the mobile app. It's probably stupid in that it requires a mobile phone and can't completely run on the Switch, but there's that. It's not a mobile app, I'm certain. All right. I would also... it's that weird playtest app thing they had a couple months back, the Minecraft thing. That gets its own dedicated fucking button. Why? So it's like a system-wide MMO thing that's like kind of Minecraft. And it's a social platform, but it's also an MMO. Yeah, I mean, yeah. All right. It's the button for their social platform. It's the new Miiverse. Exactly what that means, I don't know. But I'm sure it's got some chat features, some voice chat features that are like 2005 era Xbox Live standard. So who knows? But yeah, the C button is for a social platform. That's my prediction. Exactly what the social platform is, I don't know. But the C button is for a social platform. That's my guess. I want Switch 2 to have native party chat. It probably will, but I think it'll probably be quite limited in its functionality and probably has like a cap on players that is a bit too small, so probably like 5 or 6. I think we get price and pre-orders today. Yeah. I could see some Sony games also being put on Switch 2. I think it's like, you know, I think it's the environment that the market that we currently exist in is one where exclusivity doesn't really matter anymore, other than for Nintendo. So like Last of Us or Spider-Man or God of War or Astrobot, you know, maybe. Microsoft games definitely, though, right? So like Starfield, or Fallout 4 or the Oblivion remake or Doom the Dark Ages, you know? It could be anything like that. If Sony really wants to fuck with Nintendo and like do well, they'd put Astrobot on it, on the console. But then again, would Nintendo want to advertise that Astrobot is coming to their console in the same direct where they announced their own 3D platformer? No. Do you think they'll show off a new Smash Brothers? Not a new Smash Brothers. It'll just be the same as before. It'll be Smash Ultimate, but with all of the DLC packed in, and then they might announce that they're doing another character pass. I do not think that Sakurai is gonna do a whole nother game. I really think he doesn't have it in him anymore. I can't believe Doom the Dark Ages is 600 fucking gigabytes. Is it really? Hugo, what the fuck? Is it really? Did the system requirements come out? Oh, the system requirements have been out for a while. No, it's 100 gigs. 600 gigs? What the fuck are you talking about? It's 100 gigs. I'm on Bethesda's own website. Yeah, 100 gigs available. Yeah, it's about the same size as Eternal. DMND Dylan, thank you so much for the 50 months. Good troll, I guess. Anybody else a severe hypochondriac in the chat? Has nothing to do with what we were talking about, but... What's that mean? What's that mean? Okay. Do you believe it's saying it's their best game? Do I believe that Doom the Dark Ages is its best game? I believe that Hugo isn't blowing smoke when he says that. I believe that they genuinely do believe that. I haven't had a chance to actually play the game. I was given the opportunity to play the game like many others, because Hugo Martin's my dad, but there was a scheduling conflict and I couldn't make it to the event in LA, which sucks, but that's how it goes. What had happened was they planned it to be on the 13th, which means I would have left on the 12th. And so on the 11th, which was a Monday, I put all of the things that I had to do that week there so that I had the whole week off. So appointments and other things I had to do. And this was when the event was supposed to be at ID's offices in Dallas-Fort Worth area. And then 2 weeks later, I get an email saying that they rescheduled it. It's in LA now. And it's taking place the day prior. So instead of taking place on the 13th, leaving the 12th, now it takes place on the 12th, leaving the 11th. And I had scheduled stuff so that everything that I had to do for the week was taking place on the 11th. So now I can't go. I just got a dog arthritis ad. Man, we are all dogs with arthritis in the eyes of God. Sometimes I start a sentence and I don't know where it's going, and I just kind of let Jesus take the wheel. So it's about to start any second now. I'm turtling, so we're going to see if I poop myself during the Switch 2 Direct. 60 seconds. All right. So this is a Cynic reacting to it. I do not believe Nintendo deserves the fame and credibility that they currently have due to how they treat their audience and their consumer base. I think they hire some of the best artists and game developers in the entire industry, and because of that, they do create some of the best games in the industry. However, that only gets you so far when you treat your audience and consumer base like absolute dog turd, and you assume they just have endless pocket money for Mario product. Yes, I want the system to be able to play whatever the next 3D Mario game is, but I'm not going to be happy about it. Alright. If Half-Life 3 happens, you'll commit to the bit and shit yourself. I'm not going to shit myself if Half-Life 3 gets announced, because that's the clip that'll go viral. I don't want to be known as Half-Life 3 shitting guy. Half-Life Alex crying guy, Half-Life 3 shitting guy. It's 60 minutes long. So we'll be sitting here for an hour. I wonder how many people are streaming this right now. Oh, we got gummy substance. We love gummy substances. Yo, new Nintendo branding just dropped. It's gummy substances. So this is the social platform they're advertising. It's those building blocks. This is that social platform. This is the branding of the social platform. Mario Kart 9. We start with Mario Kart 9. Okay. I like the music. Mario Kart music is always good.
Let's go!
It's Mario Kart. First new Mario Kart in 12 years. Or is it 11 years? The largest gap between Mario Kart, I think. So it seems like very open-ended levels. Very pretty levels. Don't worry if you're not catching everything in these trailers. At least 1,100 YouTubers will do deep dives on every frame of this trailer. You'll be fine. Black and white silent film themed trailer, themed course. Oh, wall jumping. Oh, you can play as the cow who's driving a boombox. Wait, can you drive that big ass truck? Oh, you can power up and change what you look like by using a power up. Oh, he looks like F1 race for 18 different YouTubers are about to tweet that Mario's costume looked like F1 Grand Prix, the Famicom Disk System exclusive game. Mario Kart World. That looks great. Fuck Nintendo.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
Yep.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki.
It's cool seeing the
hardware
younger
design
guys
lead
taking
for
over,
Nintendo
even though
Switch
these
2.
people are very obviously in their 40s and
What you just
50s.
saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively
But
on
like
Nintendo
last
Switch
time
2.
around, like he was in
Now,
charge of
what do you think
ARMS,
this brand new
he was
Mario
in
Kart
charge of
game will
I
be
Don't
like?
Know Who You Are, and the other guy was Splatoon 2. Wall
Brand
jumping.
new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
That's a new guy.
Welcome to this vast world.
That's a new
Kart races are
narrator.
held throughout various regions that span the globe.
We got a new narrator guy.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
They got a guy that sounds almost identical to the last guy, but it's a different guy.
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Yeah, but why?
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race,
You drive to the
most
next
in series
course?
history, the competition is gearing up.
What?
Introducing Knockout Tour.
But why?
Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Look. This looks fucking awesome,
There are
right?
multiple checkpoints along the way.
Right?
If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Look, this looks fucking great,
you
right?
make it all the way to the finish line?
Right? Like, this looks great. Here's the thing. Fuck Nintendo. Oh, he's got Yoshi drink! Oh
You can
god,
also
they milk
freely drive
Yoshis
around
in this world?
vast world in free roam.
Yo, I want some of that Yoshi cream.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes.
But why?
So drive wherever your heart takes you.
But why?
You can also go for scenic drives with friends.
But why?
And even take photos together at different locations.
But I'm so confused. But why? Oh, okay, I get it. Wait, I get it. I get it. When they call it Mario Kart, I get it. When they call it Mario Kart World, all of the tracks are on one massive level streamed map, right? And when you pick a course, it just teleports you to a specific location, right? Okay, it's a day 1 game.
2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information.
I think they're
in the
taking a
future.
look at like the speedrunner people that look for shortcuts and
Mario
being like,
Kart
let's make a
World
game for
launches on
them.
the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Which is what day?
We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
They're gonna do that thing where they give the date at the very end.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are
Did
the
something
Joy-Con 2
happen?
controllers for Switch 2.
Okay.
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new
It's
C
the social button.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
It's the social thing. It's delayed. The audio on this stream is delayed.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo!
No way! It's their Discord replacement. Isn't that what I just fucking said?
Wait, no.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
Okay, so it's using NVIDIA proprietary NVIDIA voice thing so that it's able to take out background noise and also the game sound.
Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you
And
hear me?
the microphone's on the controller. She was holding it like this.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family.
I can't
while
wait for
playing a
this
game.
to not work!
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Time for an adventure.
Yep.
While using the game chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're
Oh
still
my
behind me,
god.
right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Look at this. Jump on here.
Why? It uses NVIDIA voice. It
Let's make a
uses
left right
NVIDIA
there.
When it's
voice.
noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat
It's
with ease.
using NVIDIA voice.
Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's opaque.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu
So, yeah.
and turn on game screen
Switch
sharing,
uses a Tegra NVIDIA SoC, so some of the
you can
AI
also
shit's
share
gonna
your
be
game screen.
some of the AI processing shit from NVIDIA is gonna be over here. So yeah, a proprietary DLSS upscaling feature seems far more likely now because they're just straight up using NVIDIA voice.
Okay.
I told you it was their
You
Discord.
can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Oh my god,
Yeah, I know
balloon
that one.
fight!
So hard, right? It's tough.
Oh wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Oh wow. Kirby's like on a star, dog. Like, oh my god, he's flying on a star. Oh my god, Kirby's on. Oh, there's like a dog, bro, and like all these bugs are on a dog, bro. Oh my god, dog. Oh god. Fuck off.
Or expand another friend's game screen.
Oh, look at that. Oh, yummy.
above that,
Look at that
wall
frame
to the
rate.
left.
Yummy.
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
This is next gen.
Wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I see.
Oh, I
know
love
where you are. I think
watching
I know where you
people
are.
play
Wait,
at
wait,
2
wait.
FPS.
I think we have
We're
to
together. Welcome.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's
This
take a
is
picture here.
terrible. I hate this. Oh my god. The acting. Jesus Christ, it's a Nintendo console. We're supposed to have unattractive actors. It's Nintendo. Have you been to a Smash thing? Anybody in college that's walked through the game room and saw the group of people playing Smash Brothers? These are not
Mute yourself
representatives.
and more. And there's this.
Oh, look. It's
By
a
connecting this camera to the system,
it's an Oculus see, it's fucking NVIDIA Studio. It's literally NVIDIA Studio. It's literally NVIDIA Studio.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
you can
It's
appear
there-
on
it's
screen
NVIDIA Studio
and video
features.
chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Yo, who knew Nintendo was gonna have AI shit in their thing?
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
Wow, it looks like shit.
Can you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Oh wow.
Okay.
No, wait.
Yo, imagine if you and the boys are playing Mario Party and the camera's just on everybody's hard cock and whoever gets soft first has to buy the next round.
Now, as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites.
Man, fuck Nintendo.
Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between
Man,
families.
Nintendo really is like, yo, we don't need good
All
tech. We
together,
just need flashy
anytime,
tech that grandma
anywhere.
thinks cool.
Game chat.
What did you think?
I thought it was at 5 FPS. I thought it looked like dog shit. I thought the fucking resolution of that camera you're gonna sell for $120 looks like a camera from 2005. I think the Xbox 360 had this exact same feature back when like half of your audience wasn't even born yet.
Which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
Oh, what?
A
No
Nintendo
way. I
Switch
bet we're
Online
raising the
membership
price of
will
that.
be required to use Game Chat. However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time.
Oh,
We hope
for
you'll try
a
it
little
out.
under a year. Okay, lick my balls.
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with GameShare.
Oh
As
my
shown
god.
here, even games that require multiple screens.
Oh my god. You ever heard of DS Download Play, dog? You ever heard of Mario Brothers for on the... Do you guys remember that you could play Mario Brothers multiplayer with only one game cartridge, and that game came out in like 2001? Dog, this is so new.
It also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. GameShare can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. GameShare support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next,
Why is the audio delayed?
we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please take a look.
You look like you're head of this. You look like you're head of student council. That dude has student
At
council
7.9
president
inches,
energy.
Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy
Oh,
games
we're getting out the squares, dog. Oh, we're getting out the squares, dog. Look at the squares. Oh, shit.
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Oh, shit. It's 120 FPS. It's an HDR support. What the fuck? It's an LCD. It's a 120 hertz 1080p HDR panel. This thing's gonna cost over $500.
All-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically.
That's pretty cool, but like
Strong
here's
magnets keep the controllers firmly attached.
this
to
thing's
the system.
$500.
Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Oh, bigger buttons.
SL and SR buttons are bigger.
350?
for
No,
greater comfort
no
and
shot.
control
350.
When playing with a Joy-Con
No
2 held
shot.
horizontally.
350. Hello, how's it going?
The left and right sticks
My
are
balls
now
are
larger.
itchy, man. Oh, here's the thing.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both
How many
the
of
left
those?
and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Gonna be real. Only game that I want to see that be supported on and utilize the mouse feature, a new WarioWare. Go nuts.
And more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Yo, they got new speakers in this thing.
It has a built-in microphone.
Yo, it's got
so
a
you can
built-in
voice chat with
mic in this
friends
thing?
anytime via Game Chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds.
Yes, it's called NVIDIA Studio, and it's been in beta for the last 5 years.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were
Jesus Christ, this thing is packed with AI features from NVIDIA. NVIDIA is carrying this system. Oh my god.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like.
Ooh,
with
new
a
plastic,
large,
new piece of
sturdy
plastic,
stand.
new piece of plastic.
move it
We
freely,
got
like
ourselves
this.
a new piece of plastic.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Yo, we soldered 2 ports on this thing.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera
That's gonna snap.
or charging in tabletop
It's not
mode.
an L-shaped cable to connect the camera. That shit is gonna snap. Uh-oh.
Nintendo Switch 2
We're getting the
comes
blocks
with
out.
256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch.
No way.
For storing your game downloads, save data,
Tell us how
and
this
more.
storage is faster.
Reading and writing data is also faster.
Yeah.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2
4K
dock to
HDR.
connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
It just said
HDR is
It
also
just said
supported.
if the software doesn't support it, it'll upscale it. This shit's got DLSS built in, man. At the bottom there,
Nintendo
it
Switch
effectively
2 dock
it
has
just
a built-in fan that keeps your system cool.
yeah. So does the
This
Switch
helps
1
keep
dock.
performance stable.
The Switch 1 dock has a fan. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I'll shut the fuck up. No, it doesn't.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games
What
are
does that
supported.
mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Hopefully that just means like the Labo doesn't work because of the controller size differences and not your like the games that you're re-releasing aren't compatible.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch.
Yes, it is.
We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yo, they saw Astrobot.
I'm
and they were
standing
like,
over here.
We need that.
Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?"
Do you remember that
Joy-Con 2
game? That it's
controllers
not
attached to
Astrobot.
the
It's what is
system
it
with
called?
magnets. And those magnets are inside the
What's
system.
the pack-in PS5 title? That's the demonstration
SL
of
and
features.
SR buttons
That's
on
like
the Joy-Con 2 are
the
made
best
of
thing
metal.
on the console until Astrobot came out.
So that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
You want to hear something funny? I'm still gonna buy it. I'm an adult. I can pay for it. I'm an adult. I can buy it. Who
Examining
cares?
signs like these,
Fuck
you can
you.
discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, but is
Another
it
example,
a
The
game?
Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls.
Astro Playroom. That's
and when
right.
combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
Yo, Jimmy Fallon's gonna fucking love this.
By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing mini-games
Oh,
and tech
the
demos.
fly swatting game's gonna be in here for those that are
Some
like
of the secrets
old,
range
like
from the unique features of
me.
the system to tiny details you might not
Show the
notice
fly
until they're
swatting
pointed
game.
out.
Show the
There are
fly
plenty.
swatting game.
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Wait,
Please
what?
check it out if you're interested.
Wait, paid?
Now, I'd like
Paid?
to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh,
This is the
Nintendo
game
Switch
card
2
for
cards
Nintendo
are
Switch 2
red, dog.
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speed.
Dude, I told you they were gonna get greedy, dude.
Is additional storage. Switch 2 will only
Dude,
work with
it's a
micro
fucking
SD express
tutorial.
cards.
It's paid?
There are different types
Just
of SD cards.
remember Wii
and will make
Sports?
high-speed data transfer
Do you remember
possible.
Wii Sports, dog? Astro's
Please
Playroom
note,
was
the
free.
regular
Yeah.
micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Oh no.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to
Wait,
Switch
this
2,
thing only
you can
supports EXSD micro SD cards? Okay,
This
that's actually
feature, you can transfer
I
save
understand.
data, digital games, and more.
I mean, I guess I get that.
We're also releasing a new Pro controller.
That's gonna be like $80.
It has a C button, which launches game chat, and on the back there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to
Reprogrammable.
assign existing button controls.
Yep.
In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced
That's
a few
cool.
new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live.
Cool.
There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2.
Go off,
we hope
King.
you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
June.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches
Yeah.
on June 5th.
Man, it's like I
We're
know
very much
everything,
looking
man.
forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
That's a lot sooner than I originally thought it would have been.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
You can play 3
The
games.
first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take
Nintendo
advantage
Switch
of the
1
performance and
enhanced
features
games for
of
Nintendo Switch 2. And Nintendo Switch games.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on
At
Switch 2,
a cost.
and more.
At a cost.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Yes, how much is that going to cost? All I care about. How much does it cost?
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls.
Oh, Mario Party 7! Or Mario Party 6. Which one was the one with the microphone?
More expressive rumble.
Mario Party 6 was the one with the microphone, right?
Gameplay that uses a camera accessory.
Ooh, Kinect games?
All of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up,
Part of the way that I fell in love with my wife was Mario Party 8. So, like, I will always have a soft spot for Mario Party games. You know? Man, dude, I'm so serious, dude.
friends can take the party online.
It's not your, just, like, do you have any idea how many people are going to be playing with, just, it's
Up
not their
next,
face, it's their
Bowser
cock.
Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks to collect the most coins.
Yo, that was on the 3DS.
Guide an RC
I mean,
car
the
with your
DSi.
voice. Go. And compete in other minigames using full body movement.
I'm
and
not even
sound.
joking. People are going to
Finally,
play this shit
take
with
a
their
ride
dick
on the
out.
mouse-controlled carnival coaster with the safety bar. low and
OnlyFans is
secure.
gonna go nuts for this.
You're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a minigame will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each
No,
control
okay,
an arm.
like, I know I'm
And
memeing.
one where you shake a can of spray paint
There
and
are
quickly
people
tag
who are going to
objects.
be using this, where instead of it
Enjoy
being
the
the face,
thrill of
it's
these
AI
intuitive
cutout
minigames.
dick.
How
That's
quickly
all.
can
Like,
you reach the
you
station?
know I'm not wrong, right?
From minigames that
Like,
use
just
a
imagine
camera,
what's happening here.
the built-in microphone,
But then instead, imagine that
controls.
it's a dick.
and rumble. The biggest party yet is getting even bigger.
Okay, it's an
Super
upgraded
Mario
game
Party
of a
Jamboree,
game that came out on
Nintendo
Switch
2
that I
Edition
own.
plus Jamboree TV
How much?
launches on Nintendo Switch 2
How
July
much?
24th.
How much is the upgrade?
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party
Oh,
Jamboree
God.
can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2
For
Edition
how much
plus
money?
Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
For how much money?
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing.
Oh my God, they're not saying.
Let's continue
They're not saying it's gonna be like $30, dude. Yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda
Duh.
Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom
Duh.
feature enhanced resolution and frame rates,
Duh.
and also support HDR, which
Add
makes the image
content.
more vibrant,
Add content.
so you
add
can play with smoother,
content.
higher definition graphics.
Add content. Add content.
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new
Oh my
feature can be
God.
accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of
Not
these
what I
titles.
meant. Not at
For
all what
example,
I meant.
It can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
No, I meant
Guidance
like
activating. Proceed north.
voice navigation. What?
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to
Dog,
another
I'm
player
getting
to
too
create
old.
in their game.
I'm getting too old. Oh, you can share schematics online? Okay, that's kind of neat. It's just gonna be penises. This cock can come.
Hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
Add new game content. New shrines, a new dungeon. Really? Okay.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Yeah, that's what you're
along
supposed
with
to do.
improved graphics and frame rates.
Oh my god, how much are these upgrades gonna... I'm not joking. They're not saying a price, which means these upgrades are a per-game basis, which means they will get more expensive as they're released, and they're definitely more than $25. Oof, boy.
Venture.
I would
Metroid
like...
Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch
I would like
and a
you to
Nintendo
tell me
Switch
that you
2
don't...
edition.
Do you agree with me? Is what I'm saying legitimate? Do you think I'm telling... Do you think I'm right? I think I'm right. Obviously, I'm saying it.
In addition to standard controls,
Oh, shit.
you can use mouse controls
Mouse
for
look.
intuitive gameplay
Mouse
on
look
Switch
built
2.
in. That's
Plus,
sick.
you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at
Cut the bit, it's
120
Metroid.
frames
It's not
per
even a
second.
bit, I'm just complaining.
Choose
They're
from
really...
these two modes,
4K
both of which
60?
support HDR,
Dude,
based
that's
on your
that's
preference
so...
and
How much
playstyle.
AI is this running?
Plus, Pokémon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as
Yeah,
well.
okay. How much?
By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rate.
You mean it's the only real way to play the game? We haven't had a good-looking Pokemon game since, like, what, Black and White?
Just Saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
That's cool. How much is the upgrade?
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
For how much money?
We hope you're looking forward
Oh,
to
they're
these
not gonna
Nintendo
say
Switch
it.
2 edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
WarioWare.
Please take a look.
WarioWare. That's promising. Oh no, this isn't promising at all. It's a DJ thing. Okay, well that's player controlled. That's motion tracked. Which means it's network motion tracked, but doesn't excuse the frame rate, but it is an excuse. Yeah, that's creative. That's the most Nintendo thing I've seen today. $60. This is all the game is. $60. I swear to God, if people get mad about it because they call it... Did they just high-five each other? That's sick. That's sick. If they call this woke... If they call this woke because they're in wheelchairs... I don't think I have much long to live if that's what happens.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves.
They're in
hope you're looking
wheelchairs
forward to
because
a new
it's
twist on 3-on-3
intuitive
matches
to the
using
motion
dual
of what
mouse
they're doing,
controls.
but it's also cool that they're doing that.
Next, here are
That-
some games from our publishing and...
That will make... I don't know, that's neat. It's whatever. Very arms.
I have long observed the lands
Okay, well, there you
between.
go. There's that.
This world is in dire need of repair. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden.
Doesn't look good. That frame rate looks
I
bad.
have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you
Hugo has
take
been
the
trying to get me to
throne.
play that game. Now Red Dead, right? Oh,
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an
Cool,
immortal
I
witch
guess.
out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは、カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Gears 1-2 ファイターズエディションの2バージョンも、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Gabe Newell should come out.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment,
I don't know what this is.
And money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome!
Man, this frame rate is not
planet
promising.
will be ours. The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created
How much longer of this
to
do we
destroy
have?
all humanity.
No!
Half an hour?
Because
Okay.
we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you.
Dude, this frame rate looks
I'll
like
tear you apart.
terrible.
All children bring hope to our lives, don't they?
Hey, it's that guy.
Joseph Fares from Hazelight.
It's Middle Finger
I'm
Man.
super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship.
Dude, this
You play as
doesn't
Mio,
look
who
good.
writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy.
What the fuck?
Together, they get
All
trapped
right.
in their own stories.
I mean,
It's
this
up to you and a friend
this
to
game
help them
looks
break
great
free.
normally, but this isn't
Let
promising
me tell you
at
this,
all.
If you like It Takes Two,
It
you're
looks
gonna
the same
love
way
this one,
that
trust
Switch
me.
1 third-party
Of
ports
course,
looked.
You'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports,
Yo.
we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
My brother has played every year of Madden since I was like born, my younger brother, and he said that Madden hasn't been good in like 10 years. It's not worth it.
We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions,
The only sports game worth
You'll be
playing right
immersed in the
now,
Wizarding World
according to
like
my
never
brother,
before.
is the Sony baseball one.
and the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Discover the
going on with
enhanced
these
magic
frame rates.
when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
I mean, this one looks alright.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on? Son of a...
Show me Doom Guy. Oh, yo, is Hugo gonna show up and be like, hey guys, it's me, Hugo Martin, and Doom the Dark Ages coming to Switch 2. Love to see my dad do that. Yo, I've always thought they should add the ability to break your clavicle in Tony Hawk. SpongeBob! I don't know why I said it like that. I got excited.
Hello, this is Christian
I saw
Elden from IO
SpongeBob
Interactive.
and my brain went, yes!
We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to
Gonna be
Nintendo
real.
Switch 2.
Gonna be real. Sucker for SpongeBob. This guy over here, absolute and total sucker for SpongeBob. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. But like, I'm gonna be like, I see SpongeBob, I clap. I see SpongeBob, I clap. Favorite episode of SpongeBob? Band Geeks. Second favorite episode of SpongeBob? Chocolate with Nuts. Me saying Spongy Bubble is like, I didn't think, it just came, that was just a reflex reaction. That was really weird. IO is doing, the people that do Hitman is doing a James Bond game.
James Bond.
That's pretty
The
cool.
world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
That's pretty. Like, if any dev were to do that, that's a good pick.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
A fucking 30-year-old game is being remade. Oh, a 3DS game is coming to Nintendo Switch 2 for $70. You know who I sound like? I sound like the nerd. Whenever Homestar Runner does a nerd character. This is what a nerd character sounds like in Homestar Runner. You know what? Where's Strong Bad? Let's see a Strong Bad game. If we see a Strong Bad game, then I'll say Nintendo's turned it around.
Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
Man. Ooh. Okay. Real games now. Yakuza 0? Oh shit. What does that mean? What does Director's Cut mean? It's the best one. It's a great series, but that's the best one. Newly added cutscenes. Expanded story? What else? What, just expanded cutscenes? That's it? It's the best one. It is by far the best one.
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Like, Yakuza 0 is so damn good. Seriously, if you only play one Yakuza game, make it Yakuza 0. If you only play 2 Yakuza games, make it Yakuza... Is this a Zelda game? Oh, it's a Hyrule Warriors thing.
Who descended from the heavens.
Hyrule Warriors 3.
The Hylians, who dwelled on the surface.
Hyrule's Warrior 3. They run terribly, and I don't think Switch 2 is going to make it run any better. What I'm trying to say is, if you play if you only play one Yakuza game, make it Yakuza 0. If you only play 2 Yakuza games, make it Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Like a Dragon, aka Yakuza 7. Seriously, like, they're so dumb, but they're so great at the same time. Just play them. Just play the Yakuza games. I'm not kidding. You will not be sorry. Oh, so it's telling the story of Tears of the Kingdom from Zelda's perspective after you send her back in time, kind of, or whatever. And it's being told from a Hyrule Warriors game, which means the frame rate's going to be dog shit the whole time. Because here's the problem, right? Hyrule Warriors 1, the one that came out on the Wii U, is not good. I do not like it much at all. Hyrule Warriors 2, the one, Age of Calamity, is great. That game is very good. It runs at like 480p, 20 FPS. Even on an overclocked, home-modded Switch. Age of Imprisonment. Here's the thing, right? I fucking loved Tears of the Kingdom. I put like 300 hours into it, and I loved it. So it's like, yes, that's cool. And I liked Age of Calamity.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment.
Yes, but
being developed by Koei Tecmo
does it
Games
run?
With support from Nintendo.
Does it run well?
We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War.
Oh god, you know what
Which
this
took place
means?
in Hyrule long
Here's what I'm afraid of, right? Third parties that have access to the DLSS optimization shit means that this... Oh, the price is going up.
Continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
This is the generation of very blurry-looking AI upscaled Nintendo games. Mark my fucking word.
Exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
Yo, price is going up. Oh, God, price is going up. Price is going up.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch.
Do you have any idea how many people just fucking orgasmed?
Titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon
$60
come to
a
life
month.
through cell shading.
$60 a
Controlling
month.
the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea.
$100 per month.
Legend
It
of
doesn't
Zelda,
matter how
The
much
Wind
it
Waker.
is. If Melee's on this list, $100 a month, people would still pay for it. Official Melee with online play, $100 a month. Even if the online play sucks dick.
And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray.
Where's Melee?
Soul Calibur 2.
Go ahead. Great game.
Experience a world of
Super
white-knuckle
underrated
racing
game.
at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour.
Show us Melee.
30 machines will put it all on the line in
Survey
death-defying
says.
races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In
Man,
games
that voice
support
does sound
multiplayer,
AI.
Up to 4 can play together locally or online.
Is that all the games? Is that it?
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution
Is that
than the
it?
original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
A per game basis? Remapping controls? Bring that to the other stuff.
More titles will be added in the future.
Where's Melee? Oh wow, Melee's not a part of it.
GameCube,
Okay.
Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release.
Show us the controller for 80
And
bucks.
A
Yeah.
dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access Game Chat.
Oh,
The
boy.
Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available.
Guys, you know
for
we're in the middle of an economic absolute tragedy. This isn't going to sell as well as you're predicting.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube.
System's going to be $450.
Of course,
Expansion
you can
pass
continue
is
to play
60
select
bucks a year
games from the
currently.
systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2.
The new
Okay,
controller's going to
let's
be
see
like
some more games from our
80.
publishing and development partners.
Okay. What the fuck am I looking at? Oh. 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 Okay, best part of the show. Best part of the show. Just for the soundtrack, best part of the show. I have purposefully, and I'm not joking, not played Deltarune because I have been waiting for it to be done for like a decade. But I have listened to the shit out of the soundtrack. Oh my god, is that Guitar Hero? Overrated? No, it's not. Do you know how rare it is to find an indie thing like this that's actually as good as people say it is?
Hi.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck. You can't whiplash me like that. I was just praising Toby Fox and then you made me look at Grease. What the fuck are you wearing, Randy?
Enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious.
Fuck off, Randy. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You think you're Gabe Newell. You're not.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games.
Civ 7.
We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Unfinished.
Of Sid Meier's
Civ 7 is unfinished. They released it too early. Nothing has been as good as Civ 4 or Civ 5.
Players can enjoy
Which
a
are
more
very
intuitive
different
gameplay
games,
experience.
but still.
Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade.
How much are the upgrades?
We have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Okay, so NBA 2K, the NFL 2K, the WWE 2K, the 2K sports games are coming to the fucking... Who knew? Upgrade is $20. $20 is the most that I would be willing to pay.
4 kids find this old tattered man. Off they went, armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm.
$30 and above, I wouldn't want to play. I wouldn't want to pay, but I still would pay. I'm an adult. I don't have kids yet. I'm a dink.
Awesome! You nailed it!
Oh, cool.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Is this a bug on the stream, or is this a bug on my end, or?
Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top.
Oh, okay. No, it's happening to everybody.
Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time...
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Uh-oh.
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel.
This
Now
poor
we
guy.
live in a new 3D
This
art
poor
style.
guy. They just announced Gungeon 2 and we can't see
Fan
it.
favorite elements to return.
Tyler, go on
Still
YouTube.
working on the
No,
game.
I want to
We're
experience
excited
this
to
in
share
real
more with you
time.
in the future.
Holy shit. YouTube is broken too. It's broken on YouTube as well. Oh, there you go. Somebody owes Enter the Gungeon some money. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. We're not back at all.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo
Oh,
players
come
for
on.
the
I
first
wanted to
time.
see this.
Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City.
Cyberpunk's
Thanks to
coming to
Nintendo
Switch.
2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging
Cyberpunk
stories
is coming to
when
Switch
Cyberpunk
too.
2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
What edition?
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。
Okay, Square Enix now.
任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミ
This is
ッドガル
great.
脱出までを描いた3部作
This is great.
時を経て再創作された
Oh.
新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。
Oh, I thought it fixed. It didn't.
スイ
Okay.
ッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひメイクシリーズに
Developers
ぜ
pay
ひ
so
ご期待
much
ください
money to be part of these showcases. Nintendo, fix your shit. I don't think they know it's broken. Oh, they might have just fixed it. I can't tell. Wait. Was the Silk Song trailer going on during that? Wait a minute. Did the Silk Song trailer happen during that? During that bug, did Silk Song get shown? I think it did. I think we missed a game that didn't have any speaking in it, so we didn't know it was announced. I think in the middle of that bug, they showed Silk Song, but it bugged out and they didn't have any speaking in the Silk Song commercial. And so we saw it in the B-roll. That's great, Nintendo. What the fuck, dude? I really think they did, because there was a trailer where there was no speaking, and I didn't know what it was. Before Gungeon, but after Civ, there was after that Survival Kids thing, there was a trailer where we didn't have any speaking. Jesus Christ, Silksong just okay. And the whole thing is like, wait, what the hell? The whole chat is like, what the fuck? You know, they've only announced like 3 Nintendo games. Wheelchair Basketball, Mario Kart 9, and the tutorial game that's also paid for.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
Uh-huh. That's a dead man. At the rate we're going, no 3D Mario. It's a Donkey Kong game.
I give you my blood. I give you my life. Turn, O wheel.
What is it? Everybody's saying Bloodborne in chat. What is this?
To a night of moonlight. To humanity's very dusk.
Is this Castlevania? Can you imagine if they got Bloodborne, though? Whoa. Holy shit. Wait, this can't be. They couldn't have actually gotten this. Oh my god. Is this a fucking sequel? Is this a fucking... There's no fucking way, dude. This is a sequel. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
It's Bloodborne. They had Silksong and Bloodborne in the fucking thing. Jesus Christ. There's no shot it's exclusive.
The moon tears will flow for one. And one.
I didn't expect a third part. The Dusk Bloods. It's a Bloodborne. They did a fucking Bloodborne thing. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Oh my god, how did they pull that? Exclusive?
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners.
What?
We'd like to thank the developers.
How did they
who
do
today,
that?
As well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh my god, dude.
We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
What the fuck?
Next, please take a look at this.
Oh my god. That I don't even play FromSoft, but that's fucking insane. Smash? No, Kirby. Kirby Air Ride? Are you fucking kidding me? Are they doing an air ride too? There's no shot they're doing an air ride too. Kirby, you're having some trouble, man. Man, they're pulling out the fucking nerds. It's Air Ride 2. What the fuck? Do you know how long dorks have been asking for this game? I was in high school and dorks were asking for this game. Holy shit. They just announced a fucking exclusive Bloodborne looking game. They've already announced a Mario Kart open world game. And now we've got Air Ride 2. What in the shit is happening? Masahiro Sakurai. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released
on the
Nintendo GameCube system over
GameCube.
20 years ago, is getting a brand new game.
I didn't
We
want to
hope you're looking
glaze,
forward to
man,
Kirby Air
but
Riders,
game respects
directed by
game.
Masahiro
This is
Sakurai.
fucking nuts.
Next is our last trailer for today.
Uh-huh.
Please take a look.
If it's not 3D Mario, it's a Donkey Kong game. That's Mario. I think. Oh, I can't. No, that's Donkey Kong. This is a 3D Donkey Kong game. Holy shit. Oh my god. It's a 3D Donkey Kong game by the Odyssey team. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Minecraft? Oh my god, the destructible environments though. Holy shit. Oh my god. Dude, this is... Oh my god. That was Donkey Kong Country 1 looking shit. Dude. Oh my god. Oh, this looks so fucking good, dude. 3D Donkey Kong. This is definitely by the Odyssey team. Donkey is probably losing his goddamn mind right now. Bonanza. Bonanza. Banana. What? Jesus Christ.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the
looks sick.
future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
You're welcome.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2.
All right, how much is it? How much is it?
Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Uh-huh. How much?
For more details,
How
please check the official
much?
Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've covered a lot of information.
It's expensive.
But that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We're very much looking forward to everyone
It's
being able to experience
expensive.
Nintendo Switch 2.
They're not saying the price, man. This shit is
Thank you very much.
expensive. Jesus Christ, that shit's expensive, isn't it? God damn. An exclusive Bloodborne game. Holy shit. That was great. Damn it. That was great. They're really avoiding the price, but that was great. Oh, man. Yeah. That was... Jesus Christ. Silk Song, Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4. A 3D platforming Donkey Kong game that looks absolutely incredible. This open world Mario Kart game. Just, like... I get it, okay? I get it. But, like... Oh, my God. How much fucking money am I gonna have to shell out to be able to purchase this thing? I really thought pre-orders would go up today. And that paid tutorial thing, ugh. Gajaslav, thank you so much for the 22 months. Gonna be real, though, far exceeded my expectations. Hugely so. Like... hugely exceeded my expectations on what they were gonna show. They didn't announce a price point. They didn't explain how the AI upscaling is built in here. Jesus Christ. That's insane. The webcam, though. Fuck. They avoid admitting AI upscaling. No, they said it. They said it. It was in fine print, but they said it. Games that don't natively support this resolution can still upscale it for televisions that support it. They said it. Okay, well, I'm going to peace out. That was fun. But, all right, that was something. Prices are on their website. I don't like that they didn't... If there is a price, I didn't like that they didn't say it. Where is the price on the website? The American website hasn't even updated to say the Switch 2 stuff. They said they'll announce the price later today. Apparently... Oh, okay. So the European prices are here. 49,980 yen for Japan, nearly $500. It's like $500. It's like $500. They didn't announce it during the presentation because it's fucking expensive. I thought 350 to 400. Jesus Christ. $49,980, 80 yen. 49,980. That's $500. Yeah, but with tariffs, Jesus Christ, you're... Well, do we have tariffs going with Japan right now? $5.99? Can you imagine $5.99? $450 is the US price? According to what? It's 80 euros a game. Jesus Christ. Wow. Nintendo Switch 2 launches June 5th at $449.99. Oh boy. $449.99. $449.99. That's that's a lot of money. 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 That's a lot. That's a lot of money. So that we haven't seen a confirmation on game price. I'm hoping we don't go higher than 70. But I wouldn't be surprised if we went higher than 70. Oh boy. Switch 2 is $449 in the US. Yeah. If you want it bundled with the game, it's $500. $500. That's nuts. That's the most expensive Nintendo system by far. Jesus Christ. Mario Kart World is 8,980 yen. 8,980 yen, that's like a $70 game. But it could be a $80 game. Wow. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's a lot. Pre-orders start April 5th. Pre-orders start April 5th. All right. April 8th. April 8th. Oh, boy. All right. I am going to go. Damn. That's a lot. It's a lot of money. We're going to be having a recession soon, so that's going to be wild. All right, bye, everybody. That was fun. Bye.